Is there anything else that you think that could contribute to the hope for the future generation?
As I said, that
Yeah.
we are mostly working now, I'm working in terms of education, skill development and all.
Yeah.
So this is one part we look into, is their nutrition, the physical, the emotional
Right.
part of it, and also giving them avenues for skill and
Nice.
vocations that they
Yes.
can relate to. Because engagement, positive engagement is so important.
That's true.
And physical activity that I work with, respected Lata ma'am, in IYA, Indian Yogini Association. So we are trying, though government has implemented on yoga should be a part, but you know, to make it more effective, more functional, and how we can bring it into their daily lives, not only of children, but also the families. So
Right.
the activities of engagement, positive engagement for the children, getting them into sports, getting them into yoga, meditation, giving them skills, avenues for arts, culture, literature, you know, whatever they could connect to, assessing them and whatever they are good at, letting them navigate themselves internally, choosing a field where they are positively engaged.
Right.
You know, in a
Yeah.
meaningful way. So the hope for today's generation, what I see is now this generation is more aware, though technology is there, it's trying to, you know, kind of really overwhelm them. But if we give them tools to navigate their internal state, if we give them this kind of tools to navigate themselves internally, then I think they are, this will be the generation with that much of hope and, you know, that resilience, that they are good technologically also, but at the same time, they can be deeply human, you know, connecting to themselves, to others, and everybody around. So that brings about hope for the society, the state, and country as a whole. So yeah, all of these things maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dr. Bina. And that is not replaceable by
Yeah, it cannot
you
be.
can't replace that. Thank you
No,
so much.
yes.
And
Thank you.
same question to you, Gunjan, because technology is becoming very integrated, right? Means Apple Watches is telling you. I know one of my friend, I was in Canada, and she just said that, oh my God, I have 30 hours of sleep debt. I said, listening to that is giving me more stress. I want to wake up and sleep the time that I want to and not have somebody telling me all the time. So how do you think that what human quality will become more valuable, and how will we integrate this AI, and you know, where we are kind of as a human being, where do you draw the line basically? That's my question.
So I think awareness of what is happening inside me, around me, is something that we need to solidify. We need to strengthen. With AI, AI is also, you can say AI is a good thing, but we also have so many distractions. So all these distractions and availability of AI 24/7 or entertainment 24/7 is lot of stimulation.
Right.
But when I am able to think about what is happening inside me or around me, for example, the support on my hips or my back of the chair right now, for example, the temperature in this room, बहुत ठंडा है अभी. So, for example, you know how my body is feeling, mind is feeling nice and relaxed. So, the awareness of what is happening inside and around is something which AI cannot do,
Yes.
which we only have to do. AI can't do it for you. AI will not come and solve this problem for you. So this is something you only need to do. So this is, and also with yoga में बोलते हैं, with all the stimulation we need equal amount of restoration, relaxation. जितना हमारे highs हैं उतना हमें slow down भी करना है,
Right.
because then I can prepare myself for the next high day where I can perform at my best, where I am showing up as truly myself and not just like, you know, at face value कि ठीक है अभी मैं यहाँ पे बैठी हूँ तो यहाँ पे बैठी हूँ. So that is something is the goal. AI ये नहीं कर सकता है, तो इस पे ध्यान दीजिए, अपनी breath पे ध्यान दीजिए, focus on your breath, your body posture, how your thoughts are at that point of time. Somebody asked a question, you know, I keep thinking negative thoughts, cancel, think positive. One of my clients in classes constantly used to say, I can't, and I said, let's replace it with I can. You can't, you still can't,
Right.
but let's say I can.
Yeah.
So he used to, and he's a very verbal client, so he would like say, I can. Now 10 times he's saying I can, and eventually when nailing postures, breathing, whatever he's looking for
Right.
in that session and in life eventually. So we can change all of this just by being aware.
Aware. Wow, that's a beautiful thought of awareness. And thank you for sharing that, Gunjan. And similar question for you, Natasha, because conscious living is going to, people are constantly working on making it all automated, right? That our living, our beauty standards, everything should become very automated. Now you have apps to check your skin and all of it. How do you think conscious living looks like in a future which is completely automated?
I think you should let them do the mundane jobs,
Right.
right? And you should still leave the intelligent thinking to you. Because I just want to say that even AI can't think about the future. And
Right.
I'll give you an example.
Yes.
It's related to my work. Okay, everything I give you is related to my work because I'm a work-obsessed person. So when we started selling rosemary essential oil on Amazon, they told us 100 times, "Ye rosemary mat becho." They said there are no search terms for it. There are just 5,000 search terms for his word rosemary. This was before COVID, around that
Right.
time, 2017. So why don't you, there's a lot of other things to sell. Why you want to waste your time on this and money on
Rosemary,
this, right?
yeah.
Because, so then this is what I told Amazon. I said, you know, the difference between you and me is I believe that rosemary essential oil will change people's hair. And you don't believe it because you only work on past data,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And I proved it, right? Now rosemary essential oil, I mean, there's no brand that hasn't really started selling rosemary essential oil. And everybody, I'm pretty happy, it's okay to be copied. But mera point ye hai कि only human beings, we have that mind and that capacity to think of something that has never happened, or that could happen. So AI can't do that. AI
The
only gives,
possibilities.
just yesterday one of my friends was telling me, chat GPT pe jao and keep putting 2 plus 2 is 6. Put it 5 times. And you see at the end of it, you ask him again, he'll say 6.
6.
Because he just takes the data. That's what I'm trying to tell you
Data,
also.
yeah.
Don't give those jobs to, I
AI,
tell my
yeah.
teams also that don't make strategy from them. Take
Absolutely.
data, put it, collate it for your presentation. So that's what I feel.
Wonderful.
Don't leave the unimaginable stuff that you want to do. Leave it for yourself.
You leave it to yourself. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And what a lovely, give them a round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much. Because you brought in 3 different perspectives for the same point of view, which we were talking about from a point of view of presence. And that was really valuable. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please give our panelists a big round of applause.